Hi everyone, this is Ava from Soul GPS, and today I wanted to come to you with a pretty short message of a topic that I find to be pretty important in the context of recognizing narcissists when they set off their hooks out into the world with different kinds of bait, trying to sort of reel you in to their sphere of influence. And one of those things, one of the techniques that they use is flattery. And there are some people out there who really have genuine desire to pay someone a compliment, but maybe they wonder how it's being received, especially as the awareness of narcissistic behavior grows and, you know, the whole love bombing stage is really getting out there. So I wanted to clarify with this video and tell you the difference, the three main differences between narcissistic flattery and a genuine compliment. Number one, the difference is that narcissistic flattery always comes with a hidden agenda. So someone can tell you how great you look, or, you know, what an amazing person you are. And oftentimes when you really listen in and when you give them a little bit of more time to express themselves and tell you a little bit more, there's inevitably going to be something that follows that has some form of a command, that has some form of a desire, there's something that they want from you. So for instance, they'll say, well, you look great, da 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 da. You know, I would like you to do something for me. Or, wow, you know, you're such a great writer. I need help with this and that, you know, would you be able to help me? Or sometimes they might not even say, would you be able to? There's just this kind of a covert thing that comes up that they want from you that follows the compliment. It's kind of like they set the stage, and then the agenda follows. So listen in closely for that if you feel like you might be a recipient of a narcissistic flattery. Number two, or it can be basically just them romancing you and telling you how great, beautiful, awesome you are. You know, just to love bomb you, and then want to basically get you to either give it back to them or to fill up that empty void that so many of us carry within, so that when the narcissist leaves, we miss them, we pine for them, because we want to feel as good as they made us feel when they were around. Now, compared with that, a genuine compliment doesn't come with an agenda. It just stands on its own. It has its own legs. And when you listen in closely, it's like kind of like a complete sentence that doesn't require a paragraph. You know, it is what it is. And so actually getting to number two, narcissistic flattery feels icky. It's kind of syrupy. It's sometimes exaggerated. And a true compliment is not going to feel that. It's going to feel good. It's going to feel solid. It's going to feel like that person who gave it to you really meant it. And one way to discern that is from context. So does it come as a result of something that you've talked about, or something that you did, or something that you worked hard on, for example? And that brings me to point number three, which is the depth versus shallowness. Narcissistic flattery tends to be really shallow. It's kind of like, oh, you look great, like what I've been saying right all along. I mean, we're so focused on the way we look in today's day and age. You know, we're really focused on the materialistic side of things. So that's a common one. You know, people say to each other how great they look all the time without necessarily really meaning that. Or it's just all out like, oh, you're just amazing. You know, you're just an amazing person. I've heard that many times. from people who just, you know, they obviously wanted something from me, and they would just like throw it left and right, but they wouldn't say why. Like, why am I amazing? You know, what is it that makes you feel this way or makes you think that way? When you compare that with a true, genuine compliment, it's not shallow, it has substance. So they may tell you, you know, I admire you because you've done this and that, you know, you've helped me with this and that, or, you know, you worked so hard on this project and now look how wonderfully it's paying off, and I just really admire you for that. So that's the difference. So to recap real quick, genuine compliment versus narcissistic flattery is, number one, narcissistic flattery will always have a hidden agenda in the compliment. It's either going to come like very soon after it's spoken, or if you give it enough time, it's going to come sooner or later. It's like a setting stage for something that they want from you, or it might be just a desire to garner supply from you right away. So they tell you how great you look, and they want to hear the same from you. Number two, it's going to feel icky and syrupy. It's just too much. It's too sweet. It's just like, I don't know, you just don't buy it. Your inner GPS doesn't buy it. And number three, it's shallow, so it doesn't have any substance. Whereas genuine compliment does not have any agenda. It stands on its own, and it has substance. And it doesn't feel icky. It feels nice. It feels good. And one more thing I want to tag along at the end of this video is that learn to receive your compliments well. Do it with boundaries, meaning if somebody tells you something nice about you, accept it, say thank you, and end it right there. You do not have to now feel like you have to reciprocate or do something special for this person. That's going to break the spell of whatever it is that they're trying to do. So just thank them, accept it, or if it doesn't feel like it's, you know, like it's genuine, like it's really comes from the right place, then you can acknowledge it and then just brush it off and keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, right? But don't let that person sink in their hooks in you. Know your value. Ultimately, that's what this is about. Know your value. So I hope you liked this video. I'm coming to you from my hometown right now in Poland. I found this little nook far away from noise, so you don't hear the cars. And it's nice. I just went to see my grandma, and now I'm walking home and I'm gonna work on a few things, but I just wanted to shoot this video for you because I got an email recently of someone asking about the difference, and I just thought, why not make a video, and instead of replying to them personally, we can share it with all of you. So thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the comments below, and in the meantime, remember to let your inner compass guide you. Take care. I'll see you in another video. Bye.